guys, let's talk about Arman Sarkyan and his latest podcast slash interview slash content creation era of the Arman Sarkyan. Because of the UFC ducking the guy how many times already, right? Because they don't give him title shot, whatever. He started doing his promotion by himself, and I really respect that stuff. He was in this Hormozy guy, right? He was with the Demetrius Johnson. They trained together. They have a super short but super like excited podcast, I can say, right? Arman articulate his position about the ducking. He support Gage, Gage versus Pimble. But I like how Arman react about the stuff that he didn't have a title shot yet. He say I should stay humble and I need to wait. He understand the game. Like he said in one interview that he need to be he need to try to be calm. He need to try to wait, because in every profession you do, there is a time when it's like flat, struggling stuff, whatever. You just need to wait and be prepared, which he's doing. I really like. Guys, I don't know, like really happy for Arman. He busy. He do this rough wrestling. He do this ACBJJ style, right? He keeps himself busy, which is very good. Plus he do this content with what is the streamer guy Neon, which is hilarious because so many stuff becoming viral, and I think a lot of people start knowing the Arman Sarkyan. Not only people who follow the sport, UFC and whatever, also people who came from the different background, like for example streamers, gamers, young generation, whatever, which is super cool because the fan base gonna grow up soon, so they're gonna follow Arman not only because he's a good athlete, future champion in lightweight division, which I believe, and also he's a funny guy. Like outside the octagon, outside the cage, he's a real cool guy. And to be honest, guys, I'm really happy for the guy. In the ACBJJ, there was his father. His brother was there, he was there, and the friends was there, and he won. And like, it's just, he has money, he can travel, he can do the sport, he can buy like super expensive watches, he like to drive expensive car. The guy really lived the life, and he's only 29. I'm so glad like there is a precedent phenomenon like Arman Sarkyan living the best life. Recently he has this rough fight, and in his corner was Hamzat Chimaev. Like, guys, what else you want in life? You have your family, you have your wife with 2 kids, you have friends, you have ability to travel, you build up career in the biggest promotion around the world, you're healthy, your parents are good, your brother is good, like you're living the life, which is super excited. And I really like his how it goes. He has such how I can say it properly. He has such a positive, like light vibe, because he's training a lot, because he loved the sport. He's a natural build athlete. I heard that in one interview he mentioned that after he finished his UFC career, he gonna do the triathlon stuff, which is cycling, running, and swimming. I was like, oh my god, you really born athlete, and he loved the sport, and he has this excited eyes when he talking about this, because if we comparing the Habib and Islam, they do this through the hard work, discipline, a super serious faces. And when you see Arman, he's like, I'm just enjoying. I really love the sport. It's like a different vibe behind the background, behind the motivation, driver moment. I just really like the stuff, and I can't wait. I cannot wait when they gonna give him fight, and who is gonna be, like Paddy, if he gonna win Gage, which is, I think it's very obvious, because Gage don't have it's so weird. Gage came from wrestling background, and he never used his wrestling. He always trying to do striking, which is super weird to me. And Paddy, I think, gonna win him easily. I don't know his game plan. Like usually it's a submission or decision, whatever, but we will see, right? So who's gonna be next for Arman? That's a good question, right?